It's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Today, we're going to do a freezer meal. Thanks for being here, by the way. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. And I'm so happy to be able to share a few things with you. Okay, what I've got here is some cooked ground turkey. I've been buying ground turkey lately because the cost is reasonable and it tastes good, and I can use it in any application that I would use ground beef. So this is turkey that I made with some dried onion for some nice flavor, and I have a video on how I did that. I didn't do it the traditional way, and so I will put a link below so that you can see exactly how I did this burger. I think you're going to like, or this turkey. I think you're going to like it. Okay, so we've got this. This is a pound of ground turkey. I've got a can of black beans, and I've had these black beans for a while in my pantry. I wanted to use them up. And honestly, I'm not sure how much these cost, but I know they had to have been on sale for me to get them. Here is a can of chili beans that I bought from Aldi, and this was actually 55 cents, I believe. I have a half a pound of sharp cheddar cheese. I don't know whether I'll use all of this or not. This also came from Aldi, and it was $1.85. I think they used to be $1.65, but of course prices are going up, as we all are aware. I'm going to shred this myself. Here is a package of taco seasoning mix that I got from Aldi. This was 41 cents. These tortillas came from the Dollar Tree, and they were $1 for 12 flour tortillas. And I have some baking pans that I'm going to use. I got these at the Dollar Tree as well. And these come with lids, as you can see. But I'm going to double wrap these in foil as well, just to protect them for the freezer. Okay. I think that is all of the ingredients. There may be some water involved, but we shall see. Okay? All right. And in case I didn't tell you, which I guess I didn't tell you, we're going to do a taco bake. And honestly, these are basic ingredients. They're not hard and fast. They're not engraved in stone. You can add whatever you want to this, or take away whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to do a few things for you, and then we'll be back. Okie dokie. I have shredded the cheese. Now this is that half pound of cheese. It looks like a lot when you shred it, doesn't it? And honestly, I just shredded it. I used the large side of the box grater. So I'm going to set this aside. Now I've got the hamburger. I put the hamburger in the pan. I keep saying hamburger. Turkey burger in the pan. I'm going to set the cheese aside, and I'm going to get my turkey going. All I'm really doing is heating this up because the turkey is cooked. And I have also drained the black beans. But since I have the chili beans, I don't want to drain the chili beans because I want all that good chili flavor in there. And these are just red beans with the chili spice in there. And so I've got those. And I'm sure I'm going to need to add some water to this. That's fine. And I drained the beans because I didn't want that blackish liquid in there. So put these in there. Now, if you don't want the black beans, don't put them. If you want to put some bell peppers in there, you could do that too. Definitely going to need some liquid. And if you want to put extra onion, or honestly, whatever you want to put, you put in there whatever you like. I'm just showing you basic ingredients, inexpensive ingredients. I'm going to add this packet. I do make my own taco seasoning, but I wanted to show you that this is fairly cheap, and you can use that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook this until it kind of thickens up a little bit. It'll get saucy. If you want to put in some of your favorite salsa, do that too. Or maybe you want to put in some tomatoes with some good Mexican flavor there. Go ahead. Jalapenos, black olives. I mean, honestly, just put in what you like. It's your dish. Let me wipe this off here. Now, I'm going to, while this is cooking, I'm going to turn this down about medium-high because everything's pre-cooked, so we don't really have to do very much to it, do we? So, I'm going to open the tortillas, and these are just plain flour tortillas, and there's 12 in a package, or maybe I won't open them. It's not wanting to give way for me. So these are just flour tortillas, all they are. And if you have a favorite brand that you like, by all means, buy those. And honestly, if you think that you would rather use a corn tortilla, I honestly don't know why you can't. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of these pans so they don't stick. Stir my stuff. Just keep an eye on it. Stir it up. Smells really good. Now, if you want to add more, maybe you would like to add more, maybe some other spice to your meat and bean mixture, do that. Maybe you want to put some chili seasoning in there. You can see how you can actually put in there whatever you want. Make it your own, by all means. Make it for you. And if you don't want to do this in a small pan, you can do it in a 9x13 pan if you like. There's no reason why you can't. You can, you just have to overlap your tortillas. That's all you'd have to do. And we're going to just let this thicken up a little bit. Now, all I'm going to do is, because of the size of these tortillas here, separate them a little bit. And these are pretty pliable and soft. These tortillas fit perfectly in the bottom of these particular pans. These pans are 9, I believe, let's see, I think they're 9-inch. 9-inch pans. So, we'll put them in there. Now some of them, see that one's a little bigger? Isn't that's strange, but you know what? It's not perfect, right? But that's alright. Let's see about this one. Oh, look at that one. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. So we've got them in there. Now we're going to, I'm going to cook this down until it's nice and thick, and then I'm going to let it cool off a bit so it's not, I don't want it to be hot when I fill these pans. I want it to be at least room temperature. Okay? So let this thicken up. I'm going to let this cool off, and then we're going to come back and we're going to fill up our pans, and we're going to layer the ingredients on there, and I'm going to show you how that's going to work. You're going to like it. Okay, our meat mixture and bean mixture is cooled down. I've got the cheese here, and I separated some tortillas, flour tortillas. So now we're going to layer our taco bake. So I'm just going to get you here so you can see. I'm just gonna, as evenly as I can, because I hope to get 2 of these. Hope to get 2 casseroles. Hope springs eternal. And all I'm doing is spreading that out. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Alright, I'm going to put some cheese on here. And you know the reason I wanted this to be cooled off, because I don't want the cheese to get melty. And I'm hoping that my, excuse me, my 8 ounces of cheese will stretch. Let's hope. So here's the other tortilla. Put some more on there. And of course, you know, when this is baked, it's going to spread out. As this cooled off, the mixture gets thicker, which is kind of nice. It makes it a little easier to handle. We don't want it soupy when it goes in there, right? Oops. Crazy old lady. I got carried away there. Now, you can make as many layers as you like. You can pack these as full as you like. And like I said, you can add whatever ingredients you want. It's entirely up to you. And also, you don't have to shred your own cheese. You don't have to buy a block of cheese. You can just buy the shredded cheese pre-shredded. I just did it for cost purposes because I wanted you to see that you can keep the cost down if you like. This little bit's going to go on the top here. Take that out. And then we'll just put the rest of that little bit of cheese on top. Now, if you want to add more cheese, go ahead. It's up to you. I really wanted to see how far this would go. I was chatting away and I got a message that my disk was full. So, but I'm back. Okay. Now, because I'm not sure how long these are going to be in the freezer, I'm going to put a little extra foil here. on the top. I'm just going to do the one for you. And these rounds that are in that, you just pull this square part off. Just pull that off, and then you can open up your little round disc, and you have your cover. Okay, and then you can write on the top some instructions if you want to. Okay, that's handy dandy. All right, so putting this in there, I'm going to put the little round top on, and if you notice, I've got some instructions here, and then you just bend the sides around, and that's it. And that actually holds it pretty snug. But I wanted to have that little extra layer of foil under there because honestly I didn't know how long I would have them in the freezer. Sometimes it's nice to do some freezer prep for the winter time, or you know what, when you find things on sale. Like everything here was a pretty good price. Even the ground turkey was $1.99 for that 1 pound of frozen turkey roll. So, which is actually pretty good, I think. So, there we go. We got our taco bake all ready. This can go right in the freezer, and it's completely cooled off, so that's what we want. And I will do the other one. But what do you think of that? Give me your comments below and tell me what you think. If you think that you would use something like this. I know I do, and I also have in the past. And these little containers are handy if you want to put leftovers in them, put something in them that you could put them in the oven for later. Okay? All right, listen, I hope you give this a try or something similar to that. If you do, tell me if you do, and tell me what you're going to add to that. This is bare bones because it's a reasonable cost. Just to go over, the turkey was $1.99 for the pound. I put dried onions in it. The cheese was $1.85 for the half a pound. The beans were right around 55 cents. The taco seasoning was 41 cents. And the 12, for the dozen tortillas, it was $1. And I've got 6 tortillas left, so I'm actually in pretty good shape. I have some left for another meal. Awesome. All right, that's it. I hope you give it a try. I love you guys. If I can do it, you can do it. You know you can. And let your imagination run away with you and figure out maybe there's something else that you want to do like this. Okay? All right. I love you. And as always, you know for certain that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. I love you. Bye-bye.